what we're doing today, I guess. And hopefully I can see both chats. Obviously Twitch doesn't like it if you can see both chats normally, but that should be fine. Oops. There we go. Um, I have to have these overlaid weirdly. There we go. Okay, I got the different chats side by side. Welcome everyone. Hopefully I can actually see what's going on. We are going to be building. Nope. There we go. Let me just make a new window so I can actually separate this out. And I'm thinking about making it food themed. So something like pizza might be a good starting point. I want to be cartoonish. This one will be good. Maybe something like one of these. These might be too cartoonish, I'm not sure. I'm just going to get a few options at first. And maybe do some other food like obviously a hot dog is a good one to do. It's always a good one to do. Yeah, plenty of these. This should be good. I think this one's actually fine. I think I want a secondary option though, like that one. There we go. We have two options there. I'm just going to type in food in general and see if there's better options. Cake, not bad. I've done waffles before, or not waffles, it was pancakes. Pancakes aren't bad. I could also do different fruits and vegetables, which would be interesting. And I don't trust OBS at all. Let me just open this up. Yeah, I just don't trust it. Okay, here we are. I know Twitch is working because you showed up in chat, which is nice. And YouTube appears to be working. Okay, good. It does look like it is at least not failing horribly. And, oh, perfect. Might as well put it in the Discord. And put this here. I really hate the Discord thing popping up where I don't want it. And, where am I putting this? You know what? I don't care. You guys can show up whenever you want. I'm just going to continue building then. Maybe apple. And for some reason my chat... Oh, did I accidentally exit the other one? Yeah, I did. Oops. There we go. That's not what I want. Sorry about this. Not used to setting up stuff like this yet. Probably good enough. Whatever. Okay. Getting an apple. I do like the idea of doing maybe an apple that has been eaten. That could sort of be an interesting idea. Because then I could have them parkour over the apple in a nice, interesting way. I could also just look up fruit as well. Actually, that's a good idea. I could just look up fruit. Okay. See, are there any good fruit bowls? Orange might be okay. Oh, that almost made me dizzy. My screen is scrolling with me on the on my other monitor, and it's it's very confusing. Just seeing it scroll completely out of sync with myself. Okay, good. And maybe, oh, these might work. Let's see, how many are there? What does this look like? Takes a long time for these to load, unfortunately. I wish it was a little bit faster. It could be because I'm streaming, though, on two separate platforms. I might have to just cut one of these platforms out because it's taking too long. Actually, this is not terrible. It's a little bit low poly for what I'm wanting to do. Yeah, probably a little bit too low poly. I don't want it to be. It needs to be cartoonish in some way, otherwise it won't make any sense. I might have to limit it maybe to only cartoon fruit. Might not be a bad idea. Cartoon apple. You look this up. Yeah, there's something like this. This actually might look better than one I had. Both of these. Yeah, I might have to limit it to cartoons. Or things are just saturated enough to where it will work fine. But even this is a little bit concerning. It's too... Yeah, I'm gonna stick to cartoon. I'm gonna stick to cartoon-based ones. That's paid. I prefer this one because I have a better chance at angling it compared to this one. But this one looks a little bit better, I think. That's fine. I'll just have them both. We also have this, which is sort of interesting. That's paid though. I'm not paying for models because I could just make one myself if I really wanted it, and then it'd be free. Um, what the heck is this? Some weird models on here sometimes. Ooh, carrots. Actually, that's a good idea. And watermelon. Carrot and watermelon. There should be a cartoon carrot somewhere. Yep, like that one. Low poly carrot. I was hoping for one a little bit fancier. Maybe this one would be fine. So we did carrots. Um, actually, yeah, let's do pumpkin. I want to do some kind of pumpkin. Actually, I want to save this for later, I think. I don't want to do pumpkin right now. I'm hoping this will be more of a summer-ish themed map. I don't want it to be too random, right? I want it to be more, have some sort of theming, not completely, not completely random foods. Like summer-ish themed foods that also aren't necessarily candy. I was thinking about doing a completely separate map just for candy. Maybe some kinds of candy, but not specifically candy. There we go. So this will be maybe a cherry. That'll be another good one. Cherries are already saturated. They look cartoonish without even being cartoonish. They're just super saturated. So that's another one. Then what's another fruit or vegetable I could do? Well, a pie actually is not a bad idea. Pies don't really seem summer, but that's okay. Maybe a lemon actually. Yeah, like a cartoon lemon of some kind. That would actually be okay. I'm wanting something that's more bright though. Nice bright colors. Almost like that. Not really though. Something more cartoonish would be better. I could probably just use an image if I really wanted to as well. Yeah, this is about what I was wanting. Or something like that. I want to be stylized. I guess I could look up stylized since there's a lot of these that are showing up. A lot of stylized fruits and vegetables. We'll look up stylized vegetables and sort of see if there's anything that will work for what I want. Broccoli actually might be a pretty good idea. A lot of these are paid. Me go to downloadable. And I could probably limit the price, I think. Maybe. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't see a thing to get the different prices, since I would prefer a much, like, just, I don't want to pay for them right now. Maybe one day I might do that. Not for this, though. I'm going to do broccoli. I misspelled it, that's okay. Doesn't matter. I could do realistic broccoli. I'll give it a try, since I'm not entirely sure if this makes sense or not. I'll double check, though. Oh yeah, this is ugly. That's really bad. I'm definitely not using that. Okay, I'm probably not using broccoli then, because this is just almost all of them are ugly. It's okay though. Let's see, what's another fruit or vegetable that I could do? There's dragon fruit. Yeah, they're pretty stylish. I actually like these. I'd want it to be stylized though, and there's not very many good stylized dragon fruit. Let me look. I could use one that's not stylized, but that might not look right with everything else. Pineapple though might work. I mean, this actually does look pretty good, but no. We're going to do. What was the other fruit that I just saw that I completely. Pineapple. Pineapple, there should be a cartoon pineapple somewhere, as there's several things that should work that are in pop culture. This one's being a little weird. Let me look up cartoon pineapple. I might look up stylized though instead, because it seems like cartoon pineapple is not really giving me what I want. Which is sort of weird, because stylized, they're saying it's cartoon, but they don't want to say it's a cartoon. Like, what's the deal with that? Just give me the something that's clear and concise. Goodness. Okay. So pineapple won't work. What I want instead is there anything else? We have watermelon. We have cherries. We have a lot of stuff already. I have a lot of fruits and vegetables. I don't have a lot of food. I have a hot dog. Yes, there we go. I need a couple other foods. Taco, maybe. For some reason, I'm getting a grenade. I don't know why I'm getting a grenade when I looked up taco. Yeah, there we go. This should be good. Hopefully. It's a little weird because I'm not really getting the right kind of taco. I need a cartoon or stylized. I'll look up stylized taco then. Yeah, I'm not getting very many things for taco for some reason. Tacos are so popular, you'd think there'd be a model for them, but apparently not. Unfortunate. So what do? What's another popular foods? We have burger. Can't believe I forgot burgers. There should be a cartoon burger. I've seen several of them. Either this one. Oh, this one actually has fries as well, which is perfect. This is cartoon, but not too cartoon. And then there's some other highly stylized cartoon ones. This seems to be about what I want. So that works really well. Let's see. Is there any other food that I could do that is popular besides? Okay, we got. I mean, I could do a corn dog. I feel like a corn dog's just gonna look like a stick. Like it's just not gonna look good, especially in Minecraft, right? Because this is gonna be in Minecraft, obviously. I'm just looking at models at the moment. I'm not really concerned about the other sections. So we have our fruits, we have our vegetables. Spaghetti, maybe. I don't really. I don't think spaghetti is going to make any sense unless I do something very specific. It'd be a lot of work in order to make spaghetti look right. Because spaghetti will end up just looking like a mess, which is what spaghetti looks like. But I need it to be like in a path. I could design it in a path and have different spaghetti meatballs where you could climb through the spaghetti, but it's like, I don't really want to deal with that because I would have to do it myself. I mean, I guess I could do spaghetti and then meatballs separately. Um, I'll grab a meatball just in case, even though it doesn't really matter. For some reason, I'm not getting a new search. I want a brand new search. I don't know why it's not giving me a brand new search. Um, Honestly, a meatball is literally just a brown blob. I don't think it really matters, does it? Probably not. Oh, strawberry. Strawberries are pretty iconic. Could do a cartoon strawberry or a stylized strawberry, whatever one you want to call it. Apparently, this website likes calling them stylized instead of cartoon. I mean, it doesn't hurt anything, but still weird to call it stylized instead of cartoon. Here we go. I should probably do stylized because I'm not getting. I want something clean. Like this is basically what I want, but I'm not getting that. I'll have to do something that's a bit more either simpler or Photoshop, photo scanned. There we go. Photo scanned models actually look pretty good, but they're not as good as an actual model designed to look good and simplified, right? Because a photo scan looks like real life, and real life stuff isn't designed to like look good at a macro scale, even if it was designed to look good in real life. So you want something that's more cartoonish, that's designed to look good from far away. Like this here isn't really a cartoon strawberry. It sort of looks like it's a cartoon strawberry, but it's designed to look like a real strawberry because this is a picture. They took a picture of a strawberry and they put it on a basic cartoon strawberry out exterior. One reason why that's good is it means that this is simplified, but it still is like realistic. This is good for like background items for like a movie or something, but I'm not really doing that. I'm doing like a Minecraft map. So it's a very different circumstance here. Okay, we got different strawberry stuff. We got everything I think so far is good for what I want. Let me just zoom ahead here. I think everything's working. Yep, looks like it is. There we go. We got plenty of food, I think, now. I might want to do different leaves or something. Maybe not a leaf, actually. I thought about maybe having a leaf because that sort of relates to food, but it'd have to be something like a lettuce or something, not really just a plain random leaf. That wouldn't make a lot of sense. I could do also utensils and stuff like a fork. There we go. We have silverware and then a plate. I think a plate makes sense. I could do this plate. Okay, good. I think I'm good to actually start downloading these now. I want to open up Blender. I want to make a new project. And let me see, where am I putting this project? Probably in this folder. Um, oh yeah, we're putting it in this one. Okay. And there we go. I have the folder now for where I'm going to save everything. Um, FBX will be fine. Silverware. Um, I'll just do GLTF. FBX. I'm downloading several of these so I can just try them all out and double check that they look good. Because this one's sort of cartoony, but also sort of maybe too realistic, especially the burger. It's a bit excessive. The shape is cartoony, and then they just used images for the texture. So it's sort of lazy in some ways. This one I really like. Then this one here. There we go. And then low poly carrots. If it's a low poly, it doesn't really matter which one I use. Oh yeah, carrot's not an option here. That's okay. I already have a carrot that I think is fine. Then we have this watermelon, cherries. We'll do GLTF because that will work okay, I guess. Then we have the apples. Um, oh yeah, these are not downloadable. Unfortunate. I will have to use a different apple, I guess. Stylized apple. There should definitely be an apple that's downloadable. This will be fine. GLTF. I don't prefer to use GLTF, but it's almost always an option, if not always an option, so I use it when I can. This is too cartoony, and then these two should be fine. There we go. And I don't want to do this one. And I'm going to save all of these. And now I need to go to a different Emacs session. So here we go. Oh, I can actually see things better now on Twitch. Wow, Twitch is better than OBS. Set up a bit nicer. Actually see what's going on. It's neat. Anyway, now that these are downloaded and I have all the stuff and this should be open, I want to go to the directory. There we go. Notes.org. Some of these need to be deleted. There we go. I have all the links for everything, just in case. I don't think it'll be a problem, but I don't trust anything. And I need to save this. Here we go. I go to here, go to here, here. Mm. There we go. We're going to save the blend file. And now I need to unzip everything. Unzip to a file. Or actually, I did unzip to files. That's actually, this should be fine then. Some of these are going to be compressed, which isn't great. What I want is to start with the plates, which is FBX. So import FBX. I want to go to here, plates, source, plates.fbx. I want to delete this one. Delete this and delete this. I then want to see how big this is. And I think it should be at least 25. Whatever. There we go. At least 25. This might need to be a little bit bigger, but I think this should be fine for right now. And I want the utensils. Yeah, the utensils. I think they'll make sense. So we're gonna do where are the utensils? Weird. Slightly lost it. There it is, silverware. We have GLTF. I don't think it'll let me just drag and drop. I think that might be on the newest update, but I'm not on the newest update at the moment, unfortunately. I've just been too lazy. And I want to use all three of these. I don't want to join them, but I do want to Control A. Hmm. I haven't used this in a while. I don't remember exactly what the button is. I think it is Control A, and I was just doing the wrong thing. Mm, there we go. I think there's something I need to do with parents as well. Parent. Oh, there's way more. Yeah, there we go. There we go. This is better. That can be deleted. If this is moved, we'll get these models because they're not parented anymore. I think the knife will be a good place to start. And then I also want to set origin to geometry, set origin to geometry, set origin to geometry. There we go. Very large knife. Do something like this. Or actually, maybe slightly, not sure yet. I do want to be slightly rotated like this, though. This is scaled up to this size, which, oh, that's slightly confusing then. Okay, how long is it? It is 21 blocks long, which means I can just adjust it until it's about the exact same length. There we go. There. So we have these two. I want there to be enough room to have stuff in between. So like right here. Actually, you know what? I want these to be all tilted up. There we go. I do like this shape. Sorry if I'm not talking a lot. I'm just concentrating on understanding how this map is going to turn out. There still might be some issues I'll have to work out in a minute anyway, but for right now this will be fine. So Let's see. I want to do pizza first because I like this model. I think it's a good starting point since it looks good. We're gonna go up. We're gonna go to pizza. This is FBX again. This one looks good. Actually, I like this. Yeah, that looks good. Then, what's the next one I want to do? I could do a second piece of pizza at some point, but for right now, I think. Actually, I sort of like the idea of a watermelon. Let me double check what the watermelon is. So we have this source, and it's also FBX. I need to make sure I save the file before I lose my progress. There we go. What's the material? Why does this not have textures? I'll add the textures myself then. We're gonna go to watermelon, source, textures, this one. There we go. I want to make sure that we have a good angle from down here. Something like this. This needs to be rotated. More like this. There we go. That should be fine. Not sure how I want this yet. There we go. I do like this though. And the positioning of it is okay. There we go. Had to reset my movement. My movement was getting a little bit messed up. That's okay. So they're gonna go all the way around. This right here is a little rough at the moment. These are way too big, but they're also gonna look ugly if they're small. I'll just have to try it out when I get to it. Me just try maybe to do an example or to test what this will look like whenever I do it. So let's do. Wait, what is this even called? I don't remember the name of this. That's great. Is it deform? Um. Oh yeah, remesh. There we go. I could try doing voxel and sort of see what it would look like as. Well, that's the wrong one. We want blocks. There we go. You know what? That's actually not as bad as it looks. Yeah, I could probably do about that size. Anything smaller just probably won't even work. That's fine though. I'll test it out in a little bit. I want to get the layout of the map done first because that's like the most important part realistically. the actual layout of all the different pieces. Okay, so what's our next food? Wrong button. I do like the idea of the burger. I don't really want that one to be the first one. I want that one to be closer to the last one. So I think what I want to do is do strawberry. Have to unzip it first. There you go. And it's an OBJ file. So we're going to do import OBJ. I've received a text message. So I might need to check that in a second. Or I need to get incredibly distracted and not look at my text messages at all. That's also a perfectly valid option, according to me. Probably not to the person who is texting me, though. Oh my, I got another one. I accidentally did this twice. Okay, let me undo what I just did. There we go, Control T. And I want the material to be, which actually there's more than one material, which makes this a little bit confusing. I wish it would have done this correctly. We have the base color. The base color is probably all that matters. Probably. I could double check. Yeah, base color seems to be the only thing that actually does anything besides maybe roughness, but I'm not using the roughness as an actual thing, so it's not like that's going to affect anything. So really, that's all I need is this. So that's fine. Now, these are not separate objects, which is both great and terrible. That means I can't really adjust these very easily, because then I would have to like move it myself, which would be very annoying. I'd have to just very carefully select all the mesh. It looks like I can though. Oh gosh, this is really tight. Yeah, this is tight. This is making me a little nervous. There we go. I think this does it. And then that. This should be an entire model. And I want to split it. That didn't do anything. Separate selection. There we go. Now I have a separate strawberry. I want to do it with this one, but this one's like impossible. That's okay though. Now at least I have some more options. It's not just the same exact thing. I want this to be a little bit higher, so you have to go up a little bit like this. I want to grab another one. I want to duplicate, move it over. I want to rotate it like this, maybe shift and duplicate, rotate it like this one. This also needs to be rotated. Something like this. I could also shift, duplicate, shrink this one down. This one could be scaled down. This one could be scaled up. This one here. I'm trying to be very specific with the positioning. Rotate this one in a little bit. This one can be rotated like this. And I want this one to be that size, this size, that size, this size. Slightly readjust, save. This one should go up a little bit more. This one should go up a little bit. This one should go down a little bit. This one should go down a little bit. This one needs to go here. There we go. I think I like that. I think this already looks pretty cool. I want to do one more strawberry though, because I want to tilt inward a lot more than it was previously and scale this up because it's supposed to go like wrap around the plate, and currently it's not doing that. But that's okay. Then I want one more of these at the end because why not, since I can. Scale this one up as well. Something like here. I could also reposition everything slightly. It's probably fine though. Also push this one back. I think this is good. And I forgot to check my text, so 1 second. And I'll check what you guys are doing as well. Yep, no one's in chat just yet. Well, actually, there's one person, but what? Oh, just a random. Um. Oh, okay. Sort of interesting. Uh, They're talking about Yorkshire tea, of course, which is sort of funny. I've gotten everyone in my family addicted to Yorkshire tea listening, after watching what was his name? The Spiffing Brit. Yeah. Now everyone is addicted to Yorkshire tea, like they should be. It's pretty funny though. Actually, I think I want this to be reversed like that. Makes a bit more sense that way. I think that's fine. Rotate up slightly. And that's good. Now, what's next? So we have strawberries. I might do now cherries. And I want to move to a hot dog at some point, and then the burger will be the top. I also think this should be going upwards a little bit faster, because realistically, I'm going to be doing stuff in between these two, in between these different fruits anyway. So this could be scaled up. This could be scaled up. This could be scaled up. This could be. There you go. Up, up, up. I might have to readjust this in a minute because I'm going a little extreme with this. Let's see, how high does this go? Oh, actually, yeah, it's not even going that high, realistically, for the measurements that I'm doing. I want some of these to be a lot bigger then. Which actually, yeah, these should be bigger. There you go, I want one of these instead. I want this set up on its top. And I want this to be more like this here. There we go. I want that to be scaled up as well. And rotate inwards. There we go. These are probably way too small to even be seen practically, so some of these need to be removed. Yep, scaled up. There we go. That's a little bit better, I think, for what I'm wanting. Mainly it was just the size. Like, whenever I go to translate this into Minecraft, it's going to look really bad if I'm not careful, so. Okay, that'll be good. Now, next, we're going to do... what's the next thing I could do? I don't know. I don't really like the idea of doing a carrot, because all these are really fruits and vegetables that are actually enjoyed. Carrots are not super popular. I want something that's like, eye-catching. I'm not sure if carrots are really eye-catching enough. A hot dog is definitely fine. I could do a hot dog after this one, and maybe hot dog apple burger, or maybe apple. Yeah, I'll do apple. What is the correct thing here? It's a GLTF, so import GLTF. Wait, what did I just import? I imported the wrong thing. We're going to do import GLTF. We're going to go up. We're going to go to apple. It's called stylized apple, GLTF, and we're going to make this go all the way up to the top. There you go. It should be quite large. There we go. So we have a very large apple. There we go. I might even rotate this. I think it's better if it's just flat though. It'll be fine. We're gonna convert to mesh parent, clear parent, and we're gonna save just to be just be safe. Food. We're gonna do now. We're gonna do the hot dog, which is a FBX. So we're gonna do import FBX. We're gonna go up. We're gonna go to hot dog stylize source. This one. Can I separate this into its multiple objects or no? No, I cannot. Yeah, that's a problem with this one is you're going to be able to cheat because you can just go around the hot dog because of the extra stuff that I just don't want to I don't want to have to remove myself. There we go. We're going to do import obj up 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 and it's hot dog there. So now we can go up to the top. This can be rotated like this instead, which actually I think that's maybe about right actually. Because I want to go over. I go tilt this a little bit. There you go. That's a lot better. We move this over. Then now I want the burger. I think it's burger meal. I'm not sure. Meal look. Not this one. I don't want that one anymore. I don't want burger meal. It's not burger realistic. I think it's just burger. Yep, it's just burger. I don't like the look of it in a lot of ways. It's sort of ugly. but I like the positioning of everything, which is mainly what I'm concerned about. I probably won't even need to adjust it myself, but I can, which is nice. Like, for example, I don't know why there's sesame seeds on the bottom. I just don't think that makes sense. Here we go. Grab a couple of these and delete. There we go. Something like this. And let's see, what's the height of the top? It's a little bit too tall, actually. Wow. I managed to get all the way up to the top. I could always lower this one a little bit and just rotate it like this. Let me delete the camera. I need to select all of this again and move this over. I need to rotate a bit towards the center. And I need to make sure I have plenty of room on the top. So this thing's position is 320. I might have enough room. I might not have enough room. I can shrink everything down slightly. There we go. I want to save this one. I'm going to grab everything, join, and then we're going to do this and just do this as a test for right now. There we go. Everything's now separated again. And I should, in theory, have a base test around here somewhere. Um, there we go. I'm going to open up a new map. I want to go to somewhere. I don't know which one to open up yet. Yeah, here. Mutable check. Yep, I have world edit. That's what I need. I want to view worlds. I'm going to go to mods. I'm going to go to settings. I'm going to readjust the settings here. The settings don't seem to be correct. This seems to be a lot. I'm sort of confused. There we go. I want to launch, and this should be good now. Now we get to see what it looks like in game. That's nice. Now we actually get a picture. At least for the block placement, slightly. I'm going to have to double check how I'm going to be able to export it because I don't use more than one image, which is, yeah, my fault, but also I don't want to deal with it. Okay, good. Peaceful, creative, super flat, presets, void, generate structures off, food, and I think that's it. It's been like an hour and I still haven't opened up just now opened up Minecraft, which is sort of funny, considering this is a Minecraft stream. That's one reason why I said earlier why it's not really a good example. It's not really a Minecraft stream per se, but it sort of is at the same time. There we go. I just want to see what this looks like. If I did something wrong. Okay. Yeah, the size of this is sort of small. This pizza is sort of small. The watermelon's small. Everything's just small. And it gets like really large towards the top, which might be fine. Okay, how much space do I actually have up here? I actually have very little space. So I either need to have the things go more consistently and not go up as quick, because these are going up sort of quickly, which I did do that on purpose so that I could design in between stations between for each of these. But for example, actually, yeah, these are set up nicely. I do like this. I like how I have to actually wrap around these. That's nice. This one is where it gets. This will also be fine. This is like an entire section there. Then this here could be a problem. I might need to move it to the other side or something. I don't like how it's not steep enough to where you actually have to climb up the hard way. The nice thing about this is it's you can't climb up. That's one reason thing I like about these. Except for this one. This one you can climb up, which could be a problem. But see, like right here, right? You have to. There could be parkour between these 2 points. There's parkour between these points. There's parkour between each of the points. So it realistically shouldn't be a problem for any of these sections. And even here, this is like a major checkpoint kind of thing. I could have them go through the apple if I really wanted to. The hot dog could be a problem though, as in it's not steep enough to actually matter. So I'm either going to need, I'll have to change the position of it or do something to actually make it decent. And the burger is just massive, maybe slightly too big. I mean, I think it makes sense with the size of everything else, but I could shrink this down. I could then also shrink this down as well, and then I'll have to rotate this up and position it in between this a little bit better. Yeah, like that there. And rotate this up. There we go. And instead of this being this could be bigger. This could also be bigger. This could be bigger, and this could be at least I could do a fork and a spoon. So we have a spoon. There we go. You know what? I think I could remove the watermelon and make the pizza a lot more unique like this. A little more prominent. I like the apple. The hot dog I might need to change to an apple. But I actually like this. Yeah, I like this. I think this is good. I'll have to do something for the image-based things, but that's okay. I might need to readjust this slightly. Okay. Now for this, something I need to do is go to shader editor. And we'll save everything. And we'll go to We'll double check that the materials are all correct. Okay, the hot dog does not have a correct material, which means I need to make the material myself, or grab the material myself. It's right here in the hot dog. Actually, it is. Base color. There we go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab everything. I'm going to merge it all into one master object. I'm then going to create an image as a texture. Make a new image that is 1024 by 1024, because realistically I actually don't need it to be very big. And we'll call this main. And I want to do OK. I'm going to cycles. I'm going to bake it. I want to make sure I click on this material. I want to do no lighting, or very basic lighting, actually. That could be sort of interesting, like a sunlight. That could be cool. I can try both, honestly. I like the idea of having shadows on the map, but I just don't trust that it's going to translate into the map. I don't think anyone's going to actually know what it is or understand it, which is why I don't really want to add it. If it was clear, then I would, but I don't think it will be clear. There we go. And let's see. Once I get it in game, it should probably look fine though. There we go. I want to double click. I want to double check this. Okay, click on that, and I'm going to get rid of all lighting effects. I don't want to do combined. I just want to do diffuse. There we go. Only color. Want to output. Yep. A 16 pixel margin. Realistically, it could be like a 2 or 4 or something pixel margin. 16's a little overkill. Actually, yeah, 16's definitely overkill. I want to do more like 4. Yeah, 4 should be fine. Um, okay, let's try this out. I'm going to double check, click, click, and bake. And it's baking into a JPEG. Should be fine. I don't think it's actually doing a JPEG. Now I can actually answer messages in chat. Um, Oops. Well, I don't know how to undo what I just did, so sorry to whoever I timed out for 25 hours. I mean 24 hours. I don't know how to undo it. So, oh, what is it already done? No, there's definitely something wrong. Some of the other textures don't seem to be working correctly. Let me go to image editor and open up the main image. It's only doing hot dog. It's not doing the rest of the models. I want to do save as just in case. So clearly this is not working. We'll undo until I get the textures back. Which I still haven't. Which is a little weird. Huh. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Interesting. So strawberry here, for some reason, has no longer has the right texture. Luckily, this should be an easy thing to fix. It's roughness. I want base color. I'll open this up. Yes, there you go. Apple, stylized apple, textures. I have these textures. I'm gonna save this just in case. I'm gonna retry doing this material again. What I want to do is have a new material, but that's not for any particular model. There we go. I want to do just a base cube to do the material on. Actually, you know what? I don't think that makes sense. I want to go down to here. I want to figure out which one I was at. There it is. I'm going to select this, select this. It's only diffuse. This should work. There you go. Okay, and we'll say now I can look at chat again for a little bit, which I'm trying to look at chat and like intermediately, but it's sort of hard to do that while I'm trying to focus on the building the map. This one doesn't look as good as the previous one, but it looks okay, I think. I really like the second one I did, and the first one was okay. This is the third third map, and I want to do maybe two more. I could probably do actually two more today, so I'm not sure though. Depends on how bored I get, how hungry I get, how many people join the stream and distract me, or how many people, or how not distracted or how distracted I get. Just depends. Also depends if I go back to doing some programming instead. Now, the strawberries are back to being broken again. It's being very weird. I could honestly fix this myself, probably. Okay, I want to redo this exact thing again. But this time, I'm just going to rebake it. Now, I don't know what I did to the apple to make it work. I guess I'll find out. There we go. Yeah, okay. The strawberries just immediately break. Honestly, I'm not like too concerned about that because I could very well just fix this in game, but I'd prefer not to need to do that. Also, it's weird because this is what's being generated. Where's the apple? That can't be the apple unless it is the apple, which doesn't make any sense. This is supposed to be one mesh. Yeah, there's supposed to be a single mesh. I'm gonna try this again and just see if converting it to mesh did anything. I don't think it did. Oh, goodness, that's the wrong button. That's what happens when you get in a hurry. There we go. Now I'm baking the image correctly. Now the apple broke. Like I said, I'm not entirely concerned because I can probably just fix it after the fact. I would still prefer that it worked though than not worked. For whatever reason, it's swapping to the incorrect textures. It's like swapping back to the broken textures rather than the correct textures. Not sure what multi-res is supposed to stand for. It could be that it was GPU based. I might have to set it to CPU. Not sure. I know sometimes, um, if I remember correctly, CPU and GPU do things slightly differently with the baking. So I wouldn't be surprised. CPU date does take longer though, I think. Um, Hopefully this will get done though. And maybe after this, after I see what it looks like, I might switch over to some more programming related stuff on Twitch rather than doing Minecraft related stuff. Still slightly broken, that's fine though. I don't want to fix it anymore. Food 1 to OBJ, selected only. Triangulate mesh. There we go. It's quite a large mesh, which hopefully will work fine with what I'm about to do. We'll find out very shortly. Um, Coding projects, blip, OTMC. I'm just going to drag and drop it over. And we're going to Blender. I'm going to take this image editor, and I'm going to save as main.png, and we'll copy this over as well. I don't have it set to be done through the command line because I'm being a little lazy at the moment. So we have models, food one, main.png. CD, I'm gonna go back. Odin run source dash O equals speed. That seems to be oddly fast. And I actually don't know which one of these is the correct output. And I also don't remember. You go to main. Okay, yep, it is color main. Okay, so it's called turtle. I'm going to gzip turtle dot skim to o equals food dot skim. You know, whatever. There you go. Food dot skim. I need both of these open. Food dot skim and food dot skim. Okay. I probably need to just delete it. A weird quirk with world edit is it's faster to do replace air rather than set air. When you do set air, it also sets air to air, which takes more time, which is sort of comical. I think I deleted spawn on accident. There we go. Somehow I managed to paste it before it actually loaded. And for some reason, this accidentally did the wrong model. This should theoretically work. This may also turn into a programming stream if I'm not careful. I guess we'll find out. I probably should have multi-threaded this program, but I don't want to deal with multi-threading at the moment. Multi-threading is really weird in how you can't just return something. You have to use a struct, which is weird. I know there's probably a way of setting it up where it's not as terrible to use, but it's just not very nice. I should probably also set up a way to see how long it takes for this stuff. Well, not how long, but like to see where I am. Right, currently all I know is that it started. I actually don't know where I am. This might take a long time, or it might take like no time at all. It's so hard to tell. Also slightly weird. I don't think it should be taking this long to load. Could still be my fault because the model was like quite large because I have something that has a lot of triangles. I mean, quite a few of the things have a decent amount of triangles. Still shouldn't be that many triangles. If I go to spreadsheets, see how many triangles. Wait, whoa, why is there so many? Where I don't know where all these triangles are coming from. Yeah, this is a lot of triangles. And I'm not sure why there's so many. I might just let it load then. Well, we do something else. Maybe program in a separate instance of Emacs. Maybe we could do a couple of other things. And we'll close all these. I'll organize my tabs. I could also take a small break because my voice is starting to hurt. Or we could play a game. There are a few games that are fun that we could play. Oh, something happened. On 425. That's unfortunate. 425. Interesting. I think because of how many um, things there are, it's getting slightly confused by the buckets with the density. Let me double check this is actually compiling. It's hard to tell if it's actually compiling because it doesn't actually tell me. Wait, what? Okay, it should be working. Dash O is equal to speed. Okay, that's really annoying. I forgot about that glitch. It's okay though. Um, Unfortunately, my program is slightly scuffed at the moment because I've managed to crash the compiler when it tries to optimize basically at all. Extremely annoying, to say the least. Back to this though. I'm going to we're gonna play a game. We're gonna do something else. I'm going to stop streaming on YouTube because YouTube is being surprisingly inactive. Even though technically should be what you guys enjoy, but that's okay. The Yeah,